Welcome to episode 110 of our Family Travel Australia series. This week we kick off our time in Western Australia with an amazing stay at one of the most incredibly beautiful environments, Lake Argyle. One of the largest freshwater lakes in the Southern Hemisphere and over 20 times the size of Sydney Harbour, this definitely is a sight to behold. Famous for its breathtaking views, epic landscapes, stunning sunsets, and the most photographed pool in the world, the Lake Argyle Resort is one of Australia's top bucket list destinations. And the real highlight is cruising this spectacular inland sea for an exclusive experience that takes in the abundance of wildlife and the lake's hidden treasures. Be sure to subscribe and join us for all of the adventure.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Can you sense a little bit of excitement in Jasper's voice this morning?
Yes, I can. Are you excited, Jasper?
The penultimate day, the day before his birthday, his 5th birthday.
Amazing.
Mate, you've almost spent half your life on the road.
Well, it is actually one day until my birthday.
I know, it's very exciting. Okay, Jasper, for your birthday this week, we're going to a very special, very popular, amazing place called Lake Argyle.
Oh, yes, so good. Can't wait for this. It looks stunning.
He's got a couple of pre-present birthday presents, pre-day birthday presents, so he's a bit excited. We're sort of stretching this out, as you can probably tell, in true Jasper style. Oh, there's Coles over there. We're actually going to go and pick up a couple of last minute things that we forgot yesterday from Coles. The good thing about Coles here, it opens at 6:30 a.m. We have left pretty early. It's actually 8 a.m. now. It's only 70 kilometres down the road to Lake Argyle from Kununurra, where we stayed last night.
Yeah, and do you know what's so surprising? I had no idea that there is so much to do in and from Kununurra. So we're going to come back. We stayed at the Kimberley Land Holiday Park, which was fantastic.
Fantastic. And there is actually so many highlights for that park.
Yeah.
We will dedicate a really good segment to cover it all and explain it all.
Yeah, so after Lake Argyle, we will come back here also to pick up supplies before we continue heading west towards Broome. Oh my gosh, I still can't believe we're here.
Unbelievable. Okay, let's get this show on the road. I'm going to duck into Coles, leave the family in the vehicle.
Alrighty.
And
Jasper got a kazoo.
the most annoying present you could give a 4-year-old.
Thanks, honey.
By the time he's 5, though, it won't be annoying. All right, I might get some fuel as well. We'll top up on fuel before we head off. All right, I'll leave you with the joyful sound of the kazoo. There you go.
Thanks.
Have you got a song for us? Oh.
The Night Train from the Back to the Future soundtrack. It's actually a really good one for the kazoo. Woohoo! Good job, Jasper.
We have just enjoyed an incredible week here at the Lake Argyle Caravan Park and Resort. The landscape here and the outlook is nothing short of epic.
Yeah, it so is, with those incredible ranges, and of course Lake Argyle, which is one of the largest man-made lakes in the Southern Hemisphere, and with a surface area of over 1,000 square kilometres. It's approximately 21 times the size of Sydney Harbour, which is kind of hard to believe until you are standing up looking out over it.
That's right. I mean, it's regarded as an inland sea. It is freshwater and it is a dam. When you get to certain points of the lake, you can look out and all you can see is endless ocean.
Yeah.
It truly is remarkable, and it is massive. They had a flood here, I think, back in 2011, and it doubled its capacity.
Yeah.
So if you could imagine 42 times the size of Sydney Harbour.
It is amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah. Now, the van park itself is excellent, and it is your only choice if you're wanting to come out here and make the most of this incredible environment. So it's the Lake Argyle Caravan Park and Resort. It's on about 5 hectares, and they have, I think, over 100 powered sites, plenty of amazing unpowered areas that look out over those beautiful coloured ranges. And then there's different styles of accommodation as well. So there's 1 and 2 bedroom villas that are lake view, and also some small self-contained apartment style accommodation too.
What I love about this is that whether you are in a swag or you are looking for a luxurious getaway, it's $10 a night up to their premium site, which is $1,000 a night, and can cater for 8 people.
Sounds
which is
awesome.
pretty amazing. Yeah. The highlight here, or their number one attraction, what they're probably most famously known for, is that infinity pool.
Oh, yes.
Now, chances are that you have seen an image somewhere along your travels, whether that be in a magazine, on TV, it's been on numerous shows, travel shows everywhere around the world, and that is because they created an infinity pool that has been rated as the number 1 infinity pool in the world. Once you're actually in there and you are soaking in that pool and taking in that landscape and that incredible vista, you totally understand why they continue to win this award.
Yeah, it is incredible, and seeing the colours change across the day on those ranges is really, really beautiful. This is the place to be.
Okay, check-in time is from 10 a.m. currently. Now, we're told that that is going to change in the future to maybe a later check-in. We certainly arrived early, and because it was full, incredibly busy, we had booked, but we waited out the front for about 2 hours before we could actually get onto our site. So in this instance, it doesn't actually pay to be early. However, it does pay to book, because this place is incredibly popular throughout the year.
Yeah, that's right, Paul. So make a pre-reservation. They are very open to you extending your stay when you are here, and you can see why you would want to do that as soon as you arrive. So their system is a little different to a normal caravan park where you are assigned a site upon making your booking. When you get here, they assess what sites are available and fit and make it work for everybody. So there is a bit of jostling, a little bit of wait time sometimes.
Yes, now we had done a full shop in Kununurra before travelling out here, and it's only an hour easy's drive. In fact, the drive out here is stunning.
Oh, so
it
beautiful.
really does set you up for what you're about to experience once you arrive at the lake. And when you come around that final corner and you see that blue water, you're absolutely blown away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so for us, we probably could have done a slightly bigger shop.
Yeah.
It didn't really matter though, because there is a restaurant on site.
Yeah, actually, that's a great point. There is a small general store as well that sell selected items in case there is something that you desperately need. And then the restaurant and beer garden is excellent for being in this sort of remote location. They serve meals, breakfast, lunch and dinner across the day. We went up a couple of times and enjoyed dinner, and whilst the menu isn't huge, the food was good. And there's nightly entertainment in the beer garden and also on the lawn near the pool, so that you can take in that beautiful sunset of the ranges and the colours changing, and hear the sounds of some great acoustic music as well.
I actually think that is another highlight, is the entertainment that they provide. And it varies. It's not always the same. So there's different artists. We, in fact, got to enjoy a DJ as well while we were here. And it doesn't go too late into the night. So it's not going to keep you awake or bother you. You'll still be able to get some good rest. In fact, the park at night is incredibly quiet.
I was just going to say that. I think this is one of the most quiet places we have ever camped in terms of noise from fellow campers and the environment. And then as soon as the dawn starts to take place, the chorus of the birds and the wildlife is just so beautiful, waking up to those noises.
So there is still plenty that you can do and experience here. You really can do as little or as much as you like. The reception area where you check in also backs onto the restaurant and the beer garden. Inside there, as you mentioned, Katie, the convenience store, you can also book all of your tours, and there are plenty to choose from. And coming up in a segment shortly, we will share with you the original and the best, as their slogan says, the Lake Argyle Cruise Company and our experience there.
Amazing.
Wow. Also housed in reception is a reading area. There is a bar service there for takeaway alcohol, and there's a little gift store as well. So if you want a memento of your time, you can pick that up there as well.
And as far as the tours go, you can pretty much do anything and everything on and in and around the water. You can hire canoes, kayaks, stand-up paddle boards, boats, barbecue pontoon boats, which look like fabulous fun if you were travelling with a group of friends or family members.
I think that would be the one experience that we would do on our next visit. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, and there is so much of that lake to explore.
Amazing.
Then, of course, you can get up into the sky to get the best bird's eye view of the lake, either through a helicopter flight, which they offer here on site. And oh my gosh, the choppers have just been constant throughout the day.
Straight next to the edge of the infinity pool. Fantastic.
Yep, so good. And if you're looking for something a little bit longer or more of an experience, you can also book seaplane adventures and double them up with other experiences in this East Kimberley region, like the Bungle Bungles as well.
Okay, there are other free experiences that you can enjoy while you're here. One of those is to take a short walk or a drive across the dam wall and down into the picnic area to see the inlet valves and watch that water absolutely gushing out. It is a sight to be seen. You can also go up to the water tower. There's a lookout there. It's probably about a 15-minute walk from here. Or you can walk down the fairly steep descent down to the lake where there is a pontoon set up for you to lay, take in the sun rays, take yourself a couple of drinks and actually get in the water and have a nice dip. Now, the water is at about 28 degrees currently, so it is fairly warm. Apparently, within the last month, it has reached a temperature of 33 degrees Celsius.
I wish we were here for that, Dom.
It is truly remarkable when you look at the body of water and the size of it, that it could be that warm.
It is incredible, but when you think about, I suppose, the heat that comes off of those epic rocks that are within and around the lake, you can understand why it would warm up so much.
Okay, the other experience to make sure you do is the museum. It's only located about a couple of kilometres back from the road that you come in on, and we absolutely love this experience. If you're a history buff and you want to know a little bit more about the landscape, how it was created, the first settlers that were here, the Aboriginal culture that's from this area, then this is a must.
Yeah, this is really fantastic, and it is the original homestead of the Durack family, who were basically the pioneers of this area in the late 1800s. In fact, they spent almost 3 years driving their cattle stock from Western Queensland here to Argyle to create this new cattle station, which would become their home.
Look, this is a story made of legends, honestly. They lost a few men, they lost half of their stock, by the time they actually got out here to set up their station, they were absolutely spent. However, as a family, they went from humble cattle drovers to cattle kings.
Yeah, it really is an incredible story, and you can learn all about it. I loved this experience. I loved being within the original homestead that was built in the late 1800s, and here it is perfectly preserved for us to be able to go and experience. And I find it incredible that the remaining outbuildings and so many other pieces of this original station are now submerged at the bottom of Lake Argyle.
Almost 30 metres down.
It is just a fascinating
Amazing.
story. So well worth your visit and the small entry fee to go and support this great piece of history.
Look, another activity that I think if you're really wanting to get back to your centre and find your well-being, this would be a great location to do that. They do have flow yoga as well, and that looked like a really beautiful and calming experience in such a beautiful location. Okay, while we have been here, we have celebrated Jasper's 5th birthday.
I can't believe it, and thank you to everyone for all of your beautiful birthday messages for him.
Okay, in true Jasper style, it wasn't a birthday, it has been a birth week. He is seriously trying to turn this into a birthday month.
Stretching it out.
Yeah, and to be honest, we are enjoying that part of it as well. We'll leave you with a little clip of some of the celebrations, what a 5-year-old's excitement and celebration looks like. And when we return, we will share with you an experience that has totally blown us away.
I think this is what I was on to. Go, Thomas. Look, it's Thomas.
Okay, are you ready
Yes,
for the 5th birthday treasure?
for me.
Yes, for you. Here we go. Happy birthday, Jasperoo.
Thank you.
You have superpowers. Let's look for presents. Your first clue may be in the shower. Come on, let's go and have a look then.
Come on, Mum.
Okay.
I found something.
All right, grab it out. Get out here.
I found a square. Cool wrapping paper, hey? So whenever there's like a little bump somewhere, it's the perfect place to open it.
Okay.
Look what it is. It's a little pouch.
A little pouch, and what happens is put all your Lego in there like that, and then you go like this, and you pull and all your Lego stays inside.
Oh, I found it. Train pieces. I think I know what it is. I really know. A Gordon. Thanks. Hey, that's small. Please be what I think it is. With the fire truck. Hey, look, and there's another clue. A tunnel. Thanks. So, let's swap out this piece for the tunnel. This is what every toy barn have.
Are you serious?
Gordon, this will be a bit hard. You have to jump.
Streamlining.
Happy birthday, dear Jasper. Happy birthday to you. Hip,
Hooray!
hip, hip,
Hooray!
hip.
Hooray!
This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. Happy birthday, Jasper.
Jasper, make a big wish.
Oh. Oh, wow.
It's as good as I remember it.
Good boy. We love you.
Lake Argyle is the most incredible location to experience activities on the water, and the highlight for us during our stay here was the Lake Argyle Sunset Magic Cruise. I mean, talk about a start to our adventures in WA and setting the bar incredibly high.
So good. We chose to go out with Lake Argyle Cruises, who are the original tour operators
And
in
the
this
best,
area. Yes.
as their brochure says.
Yes, and it was an incredible experience. The 3-hour cruise was the perfect amount of time to be out exploring on the lake, and it's a really great option for families too.
Okay, to start our adventure, we were collected from the resort by Bruce, one of the friendliest bus drivers you will ever meet.
We've been a feel-good family.
Along with our fellow passengers, we then took about a 5-minute journey down onto the very steep, unsealed road that goes down right to the water's edge to get onto our vessel. An interesting fact that Bruce pointed out was the flood level marker from 2011.
Incredible.
I mean, it's hard to believe Lake Argyle with that much water in it.
It would be an amazing sight to see. So off the bus and onto the cruise boat, and we were met by Francis, our captain, our skipper for the afternoon. Wasn't he fantastic?
Yeah, such a knowledgeable guy. And what is great is that his commentary is so informative and so engaging, and it's not overwhelming.
Do you know, that's what I felt about the entire cruise. It was this really great, relaxed vibe, but still so full of great information and education as well. So it was a really perfect balance.
And perfectly tiered for Jasper's age group as well. I think that he was able to engage such a broad demographic really made this an exceptional tour.
Yes, you're right. Okay, first stop, wildlife spotting. We were off to try and find the cutest little rock wallabies I think we've ever seen, and lo and behold we did, and had the opportunity to watch them hopping around on the rock faces where they like to call their homes, to stay clear of the dingoes that inhabit this area, which I found fascinating.
When you're looking at that sheer rock wall, it's hard to imagine that predators like dingoes could actually come down to get them. They can outpace a dingo. They're so agile, and they're so cute and little. It's really cool because Francis throws them out some specially produced feed pellets so that they actually come out and appear. And so that was a great start to the wildlife that was about to follow.
Oh yes, and the lake is full of wildlife. In fact, it's estimated that there are over 30,000 freshwater crocodiles in the lake, and we saw some of them, which was awesome.
Yeah, our next stop was Crocodile Bay, and they are actually coming through their nesting period at the moment. So there's plenty of hatchlings. We didn't see any hatchlings, but we certainly saw plenty of crocodiles.
Yeah, and look, they varied in size, and there were some big, beautiful freshwater crocodiles laying up on the banks sunbaking.
Okay, our next stop was to cruise on down through some more inlets and out into the open waters before coming into Barbecue Islands, which previously did actually have barbecues on the island. That was up until the flood completely made them disappear. And we were introduced to one of the most remarkable species of fish we've ever seen. It was a 7-spotted archer fish.
How amazing are these guys? They literally shoot a stream of water up to, I guess, knock insects and bugs out of the air to feed on. And what was really cool is that Francis gave us all a piece of bread to hang over the edge and basically use as a target for the archer fish to start spitting. It was amazing.
It is one of the most unique experiences that we have seen from natural wildlife. There are in fact 26 species of fish found in Lake Argyle, so it truly is a fisherman's paradise.
Yeah, it sure is. And there's also 3 species of freshwater turtle that call the lake home, as well as over 270 species of bird life. So it really is a wildlife haven.
Okay, the next part of our experience was to cruise out into the open waters of Lake Argyle to really get an understanding of just how large this surface area of water is. If you went from one end to the other, it is about 71 kilometres stretch.
It's crazy, isn't it? And something like 650 kilometres of coastline.
It is truly remarkable. At this point, Captain Francis turned the engines off and pulled down a map to give us some more interesting stats and facts about this area.
It's just incredible.
Yeah, it truly is. Okay, from there was the real highlight of this entire experience and what I refer to as the perfect catch. Okay, here we go. Yep. Wow, how good is that? Wow. Cheers to Lake Argyle.
Really good catch, Tom.
Yeah, look, to be fair, it was a really good throw. I tell you what an incredible experience. I think the best waterside pub I've ever been to, Lake Argyle.
It was amazing, and this truly is what made this whole experience come together. Being able to get in the water and swim in this beautiful fresh water with our noodles, of course, because unlike salt water, it is not as buoyant. So everybody blobbed around on their noodles. The water temperature was perfect for somebody like me who likes it a little bit on the warmer side.
Look, if beer isn't your thing, he was also pouring out champagnes. There was soft drink. Jasper had an apple juice. And then the real icing on the cake was when he asked everyone if you'd like some chips and dips.
Yes, and just popped this platter on a little floating lid and pushed it out into the water, and it just floated its way between the different groups of people who were enjoying the lake and taking in that incredible
Francis, you've just taken
sunset.
it to the next level.
Truly spectacular. And again, I think the best experience that we have had on the road to date.
Yeah, it really was amazing. And then to be cruising back in to shore with that sunset, that beautiful dusk colours. Jasper was able to drive the boat and lead us all home, which was a massive highlight for him as well. Just the perfect way to end a great experience on the water.
Okay, it's time for us to wrap up our time here at the Lake Argyle Resort. This morning though, we decided to get up 4 a.m, get Jasper up and head out to take in this incredible sunrise over Lake Argyle.
Oh, so worth it.
Totally worth it. So we're going to leave you with that. In the meantime, we're going to get ourselves packed up, hitched up, head back to Kununurra, spend a couple of days there before it's onward to Broome. Good morning. Good morning. How magical is this day?
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And look, we did have to say goodbye to Lake Argyle.
Talk about
Amazing.
a sensational place to pull up stumps for a week and just take in. This landscape is unbelievable.
Yeah, the whole week. I mean, we're sometimes moving a little bit quicker than we like, so that was awesome amount of time. Jasper, what was your favourite bit?
My favourite bit was actually getting to go in the pool and the lake.
Oh
Yeah, that infinity pool is world class.
Yes.
And the lake is it trumps
class.
it.
Yeah.
It absolutely does. I think next time, if I could, absolutely trump this experience, would be to get a barbecue pontoon boat for the day.
Yeah, awesome.
Get beverages, barbecue going.
Yep.
Awesome.
Fantastic. And a scenic flight, I think, would be incredible to see the lake from that height.
Yeah.
Would be amazing.
Okay, we've got a pretty short drive day ahead of us, if you can call it that. 70 kilometres. Where are we headed, Jasper?
We are headed to, drum roll please,
You love your drum rolls, mate. Kununurra. I look, we love this place because we stopped on the way in. It was our first stop across the border, and we went, oh, this is awesome.
Yes.
I don't know what we were expecting, but it was certainly better than what we had in our pictured in our mind. So staying at the Kimberley land, yes, right on the water. Can't wait. Couple of nights there, a little bit of exploring, restock.
Yep.
Excellent.
So good.
All right, well, we better get going. Here we go.
Yeah, and we should flip this camera around because it is stunning.
Yep, let's do it.
Okay.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching. Please do like, subscribe, and share our channel. And if you'd like more information on full-time RV travel and living, visit our website, thefeelgoodfamily.com.au. There you'll find loads of free resources, our weekly podcast, caravan cooking recipes, our monthly Go RV magazine articles, and much more. We look forward to seeing you next week. Take care of yourself and your family, and happy trails.
Cruise was a perfect amount of time and really great for families too if you are taking kids with you.
Okay, something...
Why would you leave them behind?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. I can feel the excitement in Jasper's voice.
Yes.
Should we do that again?
Yeah,
Sorry, because I said Japster.
Right.
Okay.
Japster.
Sorry, Japster. Let's try again.
Jasper.
Go for it.
J-A-S-P-E-R.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. Thanks. Okay.
Let's do it. Here we go.
Photo bomber! Photo bomber! Photo bomber! Photo bomber! Right. I've seen your touch.